Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Kansas City. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. A dump down to McKinnon. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
It really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and play safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, losing the 3rd and 5. Allen going to throw. Caught right side, Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down. He needed 5. He got it there. It will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throw left side, complete. That's McKenzie. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this second down started, they need a 4-10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Allen again. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. This is fielded at the 27. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. They've got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Booker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Wasn't out there for a long time. They're out there for a good time. Run play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a first carry for their fullback. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll be taken down at the 6-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mahomes now on first down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 17, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Allen off the play fake. And that's caught inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete.
And they come through, forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch. But even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And in for a Chiefs first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. On the return, it's Tony. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Listen, he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook taking it from 2 yards out. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Thuney.
Still 1st down.
false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Finding space at the 40. Still going. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Butker is on target. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here. And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right? You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
2nd down, McKinnon. Nifty move. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.